this was not supposed to happen. So, long story short, Rocky, we had him in his gentling pen that was made out of cattle panels, and it was in the middle of the night, and something spooked him, and he got out. He broke the cattle panel, all that stuff. He got out, and at the same time, all of these horses right here, they were all out in that big pasture right there. Their gate was just wide open, like I opened it, but it was locked. So somehow they got it open, so they were all out, and Rocky was out in the yard, and it was a huge disaster. And in the end, Rocky ended up in this big pen with these big horses. So that was not supposed to happen. He was still not very friendly, like still very skittish of me and all that stuff. So that was not supposed to happen. That was not the plan or anything. But it's what happened is what happened, and I'm going to look at the bright side of things and just, he got to decompress and be around some other horses, and he will still let me pet him, but I just, I'm just going to let him decompress, be with some other horses for a little while we work on him a new pen. So I'm going to show you guys that new pen now. So we have been working on this like half of the day to finish this, and now it will be ready for it is ready for him to move in tomorrow morning. So we have our goat pen here, and we have this floor. So we took this area here and made it a pen, and we have a gate here, as you can see. Now if we go inside, I use these tall 5-foot cattle panels along here. This already has some cattle panels, and there's lots of luscious grass. And then I built him this awesome hay manger. So he's going to absolutely love this. So he has lots of hay. And then I built him this little gate right here. So eventually I'll be able to let him out into the goat pen to eat some grass that the goats will not eat, like all that clover. But currently there's a cattle panel over it because the goats were going underneath it. And then this here was, oh no, here comes trouble. Yeah. And then this here, I didn't have another tall cattle panel, so I just put a short one and put this stuff over, so he knows he cannot go over it. So hopefully this will work. I'm pretty confident in it that it will work, but he can still see the horses because their pen is way over there. But I'm thinking at night I'm going to put Scarlet in here with him, so we're almost guaranteed that he is going to stay in here. But during the day he'll be in here by himself, so I can start working with him. So we finished this pen kind of late today, so I won't be putting Rocky in here today. I'm going to do that in the morning so he has all day, because he's going to be neighbors with these goats, and I don't know how he's going to feel about that. And we have our cows over here, so he's going to be neighbors with goats and cows, and I don't know how he's going to feel about that. So I want him to have all day to see them and get used to them. And then at night, like I said, I will be putting Scarlet in here with him. But this way I can work with him, because it makes like an L shape, so I'll be able to work on his leading and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it'll be great. Won't it, Betty? Oh, hi, sweetings. Hi, sweetings. What are you doing? Are you gonna bite me now? You're so sweet. Rocky. And April. So that way, when I have the goat pen, will be right there. So I'll be able to also take him out and like practice leading there as well. So next time you see me, it'll be bright and early in the morning, ready to move Rocky to his new pen. It is now bright and early in the morning, and we are getting ready to move Rocky to his new pen, but there are a few chores I need to do before we move him. Good morning, Nike. How are you? Shorty hair. Stormy. Okay. First things first, I need to start filling up this trough. I need to go turn the water hose on. Good morning. Yeah. You ready? Yeah, you ready? Yeah, okay, I got 2 noses on the phone right now. You can put my finger, I know. No, it. Good. Meanie. Okay. Now I gotta go let these guys out up at the gate, on top of the hill. Come on, y'all. Here they come. See how well Nike fits through this 3-foot gate. She always hits it. Big in. Okay. Okay, let's see. Always have to check the empty food troughs. Yes. Now I need to get one of these dumped out and over there to Rocky's pen, but I'm not going to fill it up now. I'll fill it up after he's already in there. Okay, got it dumped out. Now I need to take it over there to Rocky's pen. What are you doing? What are you doing? I know. You're too sweet to me. Yes, you are. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we got the bucket in Rocky's new pen, and thankfully this gate is a straight shot to the horse's big gate. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem, hopefully. So now I've kind of done a few of the chores that need to be done before I move Rocky into his new pen. I guess I'm going to prepare all their feed first, and then just have it sitting in the wheelbarrow out here, and then I'll move him and then feed him in there, and then do the rest of my morning chores. But the plan is somebody is going to be walking Scarlet, which is his best friend, and I'm going to try to follow, and I might be carrying his bucket of feed because he loves his food. So if something were to happen, you know, I have the food at the ready right there. So I'm going to use my GoPro camera to film this, so I don't have to worry about carrying my regular camera around while working with this, while trying to get this spooky little boy across the yard. So I guess I'm gonna go prepare their feed now and have that ready, and then we're gonna go get the GoPro and see how this goes. I just went over there and got his halter on, thankfully. I decided to go ahead and do that, so when we come back I can just clip the lead rope on and do that. So he is being very sweet this morning, thankfully. So yeah, Scarlet! What do you think? With all your cow buddies over here. Like, hello. He probably thinks they're horses. He doesn't even realize he's by himself yet. Yeah, is that so? Is that so? Look at all that yummy grass. Uh-oh, it's Sheeply. Y'all aren't getting his food, I'm sorry. That's all for him. Because Versace's been stealing his food every single day. You guys aren't going to come and steal it now. It's all his. Now I need to fill up his water bucket. Mange. Be sure to go check out your hay manger, buddy. Awesome manger back there. Yeah. Ash. You cleaning up? Look at all that grass you got. Okay. Oh my goodness. Who is that? Oh, sugar. Got a bunch of goats. Look at too many. Moo. Well, that went way better than I expected. He is now over here eating grass. He just finished up breakfast, and there has actually been no neighing going on. Like, Scarlet has not been neighing. He hasn't neighed. I don't even know if he realizes he's gone, but he probably will when all this grass is gone and he has nothing else to do. He might start neighing, and maybe when Scarlet's done eating, she'll realize, oh wait, hey, where's Rocky? You know. So, but like I think I've said before, at night, I will be putting Scarlet in here with him, so he's almost guaranteed to stay in at night, so he won't be all by himself, especially for his first night in a new environment. He's already said hi to these cows over here. They were wanting his food. I don't even know if he knows that there's goats over here either, but this is great because it'll get him desensitized to cows and goats and all that kind of stuff, and he's getting grass. I mean, you know, so I am filling up his water trough right now, and then I am going to go get me something to eat. Is eating dinner. Yummy, sweet boy. Delicious. What a sweet boy. It is now evening time, and he's eating his evening dinner. I did not work with him at all today because I just wanted him to settle into this new environment, and he was a little unsettled today. He was very kind of pacing back and forth and all that kind of stuff. There wasn't a whole lot of neighing going on between him and Scarlet, but there was some. And actually, I'm going to move Scarlet in here as soon as he's done, so I'll probably show that too. But he's been loving the grass, and it's kind of a mess in here, so I'm probably going to have to muck in the morning. And yes, I am sitting in his hay manger I built. But yes, I'm just sitting here watching him eat his dinner. So yeah. He's such a sweet boy. Also, if you're wanting to read the whole story in depth, the whole story about what happened with him getting out of his first gentling pen and ended up across the yard and in there with the other horses, there is so much more to that story. Let me just tell you, it's just a super long story. And if you want to read that whole story, be sure to go to my Facebook page. I have the whole story. It's a few posts down because I've made several posts since then. But it's explaining the whole story in depth, in detail, pictures and everything of when he was in there. And my Facebook page is under the same name as my YouTube channel, so My Journey Through Horsemanship. And it should be the first thing that pops up and all that stuff. And be sure to follow and like all my stuff because, you know, oh, you finished? So be sure to go check that out, and also give this video a like and subscribe if you're not already, and be sure to go follow my Facebook page and like all my stuff if you like what I do. So I think now that he is done eating, I think that Scarlet's done eating, so I am going to go get her now and put her in here because I want to watch them for a few minutes and make sure that she's going to be nice to him and before I leave for the night. So I am about to go get Scarlet now. Scarlet, you ready to go spend the night with little Rox? I know you missed him. Let's go. Let's go. Oops. We're on our way. Versace. I know, Rocky. She's coming. Excuse me? Come here. Rocky, she's a-coming. If she would... She doesn't understand that there's grass in your pen. Isn't there? You're gonna have to move, little man. Back up. Oh my goodness. Okay, I know how you feel about him now. Blacktail, creamtail. Okay, she's going to investigate the food bucket. First, of course, grass. Looky there, even though she was just really mean to him, he's already relaxing with his back foot cocked while she grazes. You're gonna have a good night's sleep, aren't you, baby? Yes, you are, sweet boy. With boss mirror. I'm going to add this rope to this gate because it's held by this thing, and if they push on it too much, I think that it could break. There we go. That gate's not going nowhere. Aw, eating out of your manger? That's a lot of poop for one day. You, little man? It's a lot. He says, I have your work cut out for you. And I don't know if he ripped this down or if the goats. The goats were playing on it, so they probably ripped it out. They're probably the culprits in this case, aren't they, little Rocky? Sorry for blaming you. Oh, tight board walking. Fat kitty. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.